On December 8th, 61-year-old Suheil Hamawi heard a commotion. The guards outside his cell in a prison in Syria's western city of Latakia had deserted their posts, and rebels were freeing Hamawi and his fellow prisoners. He says he stumbled into the morning light, into gun battles with government forces. Later, he found a phone and called his family in neighboring Lebanon, where he'd been abducted by Syrian forces 32 years ago after a civil war. Hamawi was among the tens of thousands of people imprisoned in Syria, and he was dramatically freed as a rebel offensive swept through Syria and finally toppled the Assad regime. Now, back home, just days after his sudden release and dazed at his second chance at life, Hamawi is back at the house where he was abducted more than 3 decades ago. He says being freed was like coming back from the grave. He lost 32 years of his life, he says, but he's determined to live the rest of them next to his son, George, who was only 10 months old when he was kidnapped. He says hundreds of people in Syria and Lebanon are now calling him, trying to find their loved ones in Assad's dozens of prisons.